Hi, Ronan Quigley here from London Property Finders in London. Just wanted to talk to you today about how to choose the right area to buy in when you're looking to buy a property in London. If you're renting, it's a slightly different scenario, and I deal with that in a different video. Most people buy in London either because they're going to work here, or they're going to study here, or they want to have a long-term investment as a pied-à-terre or as a buy-to-let investment, or they just want to have a base here in London. That situation is slightly different to if you're working or if you're studying here. And it's the working studying one that we're going to deal with right now. Assuming you know where, let's say, your university or where your school is, you need to know what the postcode is for that. And if we say, for argument's sake, that you're going to be studying in the London School of Economics, which is on Aldwych at the end of the Strand. Okay, so London School of Economics is located on the northern side of Aldwych, just at the end of the Strand. And our nearest tube stations are Temple in the south, Covent Garden in the west, just to the west of it, and just north of the university is Holborn, just here. And if we go to our tube map, we've got Temple here on the District and Circle line. We have Covent Garden here on the Piccadilly line, and we have Holborn here on the Central line. So what we then do is just zoom out a little bit. We're assuming for the purposes of this that we have a budget of, say, £500,000, and we're going to be looking for a two-bedroom apartment or a two-bedroom flat. £500,000 is going to allow us to buy an apartment somewhere in Zone 2. So if we go along the Central line, you've got Holborn here going west. We've got to get out towards Shepherd's Bush in the west, or in the east, we're going to get towards Mile End and Stratford, which is just here in Zone 3. So that's our Central line options. If we go on the Piccadilly line then, so coming west from Covent Garden, it's going to give us an opportunity to buy in Barons Court, Hammersmith, or possibly Turnham Green in the west, and then Piccadilly line goes northeast. So we're then going to be looking at somewhere around Caledonian Road, Holloway Road, or Arsenal and Highbury, basically. And then the District and Circle line, so we've got Temple here, so we're going to get out in the west towards West Kensington, Ravenscourt Park, Stamford Brook, or going east, it's going to allow us to consider Aldgate East, Whitechapel, Stepney Green, or Bow, Mile End, somewhere like that. So by using the postcode and focusing in on the nearest tube stations, we then go east and west or north and south along those tube lines and pick up the areas that we can consider buying in. Okay, so by using the postcode and picking up on the nearest tube stations to where you're going to be working or where you're going to be going to school, you can then work backwards from there along the lines that intersect those tube stations. You know your budget, and you'll be able to pick up on the areas that are going to most suit where you want to live. That's the best way to focus in on an area. Hope that helps. If you have any questions though, email me at info@londonpropertyfinders.co.uk. Thank you very much.